Digital A11Y Insights, your accessibility partner. Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about context change on focus. We're also going to talk about its importance, the benefited types, some good practices, failure scenarios, and how we can fix them. When users tab through a web page and focus on a UI control, the focus must not automatically initiate any context change. But what is context change? Well, it refers to a shift in keyboard focus to any location of the web page. Also, this can mean initiating any unnecessary form submission or any other action the user has not intended to perform. For example, a user taps to submit button in an online form. Without the user interaction by the means of pressing enter or spacebar or any other keystrokes, just the keyboard focus submits the form and the page changes entirely. But why is it important and who benefits from this? Well, it helps users with no vision or limited vision use a keyboard and screen readers. It helps users with limited mobility who heavily rely on a keyboard or alternative keyboard or any other input mechanism other than a mouse. It also helps users with cognitive disabilities who use keyboard expect predictability while operating a web page. Now, let's see some examples of good practices. A good example is a drop-down that opens on pressing the down arrow on the keyboard. It allows the users to navigate within the options. Pressing the escape key closes the drop-down, but the focus is still kept on the drop-down. Similarly, in an online form, a date of birth field is available. It has a calendar icon button next to the field and is accessible by keyboard. Only upon activating the calendar icon button does the calendar widget open. Pressing the escape key closes the calendar widget, returning the focus back to the calendar icon button. And in an online payment page, context-sensitive help dialogues open only upon activating the help icon button wherever they are required. Unfortunately, there are some failure scenarios. On a user profile web page, there are options like delete for each user's data. Whenever the user focuses the delete button, a dialog pops up asking, "Are you sure you want to delete this?" And another example is in an online payment page, every time a user taps to the credit card field, a help dialog opens and a keyboard focus is moved to the dialog away from the field. This prevents the user from filling in the credit card number. Now, let's see how we can fix them. It's important to ensure UI controls do not initiate any user interaction like form submission on on-focus event handlers. It's also important to ensure that the keyboard focus does not jump around the page when UI elements receive tab focus. And ensuring additional contents such as help dialogues, tooltips, modal pop-ups, and new windows are triggered only when user activates such trigger icon controls with enter or spacebar key or custom shortcuts and not on focus. In conclusion, context change can have a significant impact on the user experience for users with disabilities. By following good practices and fixing any failure scenarios, you can ensure a positive and accessible experience for all users. This is the end of the video. Thank you for joining. If you like the video, do like and subscribe.